Hi guys, so today we'll install an open filer for the ISXV. So how you can do open filer? So first thing you have to download the open filer from openfiler.com. Then I'll give you the description. I'll give the link. I'll give the link in description. You can download from here. It's very freely available. Just create a new virtual machine. Next, then I will install later. Okay, so I'll go with the Linux and I'll go with the other. So I'll go with the 2.6 64-bit is okay. So I'll give the name as a open filer. So browse. We'll go to the drive C YouTube and make new folder. Open filer. Open filer. Click OK. Do next. I'll give you the 20 GB is enough for this. Do next. Customize processor. I'll give the 2, and RAM I will give on 2 GB. RAM. Then network adapter is one available, correct? So I'll give the ISO. ISO would be here. Go ISO. Open filer. Disk image. Open. Close it. So we'll go finish, and we'll have the open filer. Just power on it. So you have to just install like a Linux machine. Go to step by step. Just use open filer thing. To install and upgrade in graphical mode, press enter. So what we do, we just press enter because we want graphical use. Okay. Yes, it's booting. Boot. Loading. We'll go to the next. We'll go enter next. Yes. So we'll just do it yes because we want to use this hard disk for the installation. Yes. So we'll go for the next. Nothing will do. Yes. Yes. So I'm giving the IP manually. So I'm giving the manual host name. This is the example host domain.com. So what I'm giving this v.admin.local, and then so set host name. Go next. So is Asia. A B C D E F G. Sorry, back because we are in Calcutta. Yes, Calcutta. Done. We'll go next. We have to go back, I think so. Back, back, because it didn't ask you the username in the past to so my yes. Okay, so we'll do it later. Hmm. So we'll go for the IP. Yes, so we'll give the IP as a 172.16.0.17 prefix 255.255.0.0, and then I we don't want is this, so we'll go okay. It's done. Now we'll go further because we have given IP and we have given host name also. We'll go next. Con- oh, sorry. So we'll just cancel and tap. Yes, is active. Now it will ask you the gateway. I will not put the gateway. I'll give you the DNS, which is my AD. Now I'll go to the next. Yes, continue. Next, provide the password, and we'll go and do next. Yes, next. Now the open filer is installing. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes, not more. Transferring install image to hard drive. Okay, so we are done with. We just reboot it once. Now we'll get the URL to access. So what we do is just wait. That machine should come up. It will automatically. We did not do anything. Yes. So we are waiting. So now you can see we got an web administration GUI is https://172.160.17:446. So what we'll do, we'll just go to the GUI. For this, we'll go to our Windows machine, and in Windows machine, https://172.168.0.17:446. Enter. https://172.160.0.17:446. Okay, so we'll enter. It's not showing. It is taking time. First of all, we'll see it's pinging or not. Ping 172.16.0.17. It's pinging. If it is pinging, it should come. So it may take time. So 172.16.0.17:446. Yes, you got the page, and proceed. So for this, you need not to log in with your root credentials. You have to if you want to check your profile, only you can. If you want to administrator, for this a default username is open filer, and password will be small letter password, and login. So you are logged in. So you can see everything is okay. You need everything is, you can see the whole information of your machine is, everything is here. What is CPU, RAM, everything you can see here. So first of all, we'll go to the services because you want to go for the ASXG. So for anything doing before, you have to just go to the services first, and which service you want it from here, ASXG, So you have to just ASXG initiator enable is enabled now, and then you have to restart the service. Same for the target also. Here is ASXG initiator and ASXG target. You have to enable. Yes, is enabled. Now you have to start. So this is done. Now what we do? We have to go, because now when you go to the volume, there is no free space, you can see. So if you create a new physical volume, you will be not having, you have only the OS disk. So what we do, we'll just go to the machine, which is our open filer, and just right click and setting option, and add a hard disk. Next, ISG create. I'll give you the 20 GB of hard disk. Store disk, virtual disk. Okay, then finish. Okay, so what we did is 20 GB of hard disk we have added. Now we'll go to our page, open filer here, and we'll refresh the page. See, now you got the hard disk. Okay, so we'll click on view. Is everything is correct? Now So we'll go to the volume only, yes, and we'll click on create new, and then we'll click on this. As soon as you click on it, you got the space, just come down. You have everything physical, primary, this, you have to just create it. So it will get created. Yes, you done with it. Now you got this thing. Now you have to go to the manage volume, or you have to create a group here called ISXV. ISXV this -1, and I'll select this and add volume to it. So we have added the volume group. Now we'll go to the, so we have created the volume group. Now we'll go to the add volume. We'll share the volume from here, how much you want to share. So I'll give the name as a disk-01, and required MB I'm going to give the 29,000 and 0. Okay, so what I'm having is we have 19520. So what I'll do, 19123, only this much of space, and in partition we'll go for the ISFG and we'll just create it. So we have created. Now we have assigned the disk here. Now what we'll do, before everything I have shown you, but again I'll tell you, before going further, you have to start the ISFG target and ISFG initiate. This should be enabled and started, not enabled and running state. It should not be stopped. Otherwise, you will not be able to go. So we'll go to the volume. Okay, so we'll go to ISFG target. We'll add it as a target. So we'll keep everything as a default. We'll not do anything to here. Everything will keep as a default. We'll go to the LUN mapping. There is no LUN map, so we'll assign this. So what we'll do, there are three options: write back, write through, and read only. So we have to do read and write both. So we are doing write through, and we'll map it. So now, so this mapping is done. So for the next process, everything from OpenFiler, everything is done. Now what we do, we'll take the ESXi console from on which we are going to assign this. So what we'll do, we'll take HTTPS 172.16.0.4, press enter. So we got the page access. We'll just go to the root, then password, and we'll click OK. Now I have previously added adapter. So what I'll just click on it and configure adapter. So everything is done here. What I'll do, I'll go with add dynamic discovery, or in this I'm going to attach my new ISFG adapter 160.17. Port group is 3260, default port group, and I'll just save it. So it's successfully saved. We'll refresh once, twice, and then we'll rescan it. Scan once again. Then we'll go to the device. That hard disk should duplicate here. So it's not coming. What we'll do, we'll refresh from upper side. Okay. So you can see hard disk is available here. So we'll go to the data store, new data store. We'll give the name as open filer. Next, we have the hard disk. Just select next. I'll give the full partition, do the next, and finish. And we'll format. So it will get formatted. Or now we'll get the one more data store here called open filer. So like this, you can create your asset with storage using open filer. Thanks for this. In next lecture, we'll come with next video, and in next lecture we are going to see the vSAN, how we can configure the vSAN. So thanks for being with me. Be in tune. I'll come with a better